Burg Hohenzollern, south of Stuttgart, is high up on a mountain with a view of about 100 kilometers. The Burg is not to be confused with the Hohenzollern Palace of Sigmaringen, which is 50 kilometers more south. Some of the Hohenzollern family members reside there. This palace, where we are now, was not built to live in. It opened to the public right away when it was finished in 1867. Going through the main entrance, as we've done now, you see the family lines in red and blue, red for Swabia and blue for Prussia. And why Hohenzollern? Because Hohen is high up, like this mountain, and Zoll was toll, the payment taken from the villages. So the family were collecting payments. Continuing to the library with historical paintings, this one in the corner showing Holy Roman Emperor William III's visit of the castle in 1466 with his wife Eleanor of Portugal is not true. He never came to visit. The palace was too small to host them, as the king's entourage consisted of 3,000 people. We will now be proceeding to the Blue Parlour, the Queen's Salon, Queen Augusta of Prussia in the 19th century. The blue is Prussian blue. It alludes to the sun-bleached uniforms of the soldiers after the return from the 7 Years' War. The portrait is the 99 Days Emperor Friedrich III, who was Wilhelm I's son and successor. Next to him is Vicky, as the family called her, Empress Victoria, the daughter of the British Queen Victoria. She was a gifted painter. Across the wall, on the other side in that room, is the painting of her son, which you can see when you come to visit. We will later see her again on a painting when she's a bit older. There she is. In total, this Burg has existed for about 1,000 years, in 3 versions, starting out as a fortress, quoted by the Strasbourg Chronicle to be the most fortified house in the German realm. It was renovated and expanded when Count Johann Georg von Hohenzollern-Hechingen was fearful of the 30 Years' War. In the cellar, you see the treasury and parts of the previous fortresses, and there are steps that lead to casemates where weapons and gunpowders were stored, and possibly secret passages, the castle inscription says, in the heart of the mountain that are still to be discovered. Going down to the very first entrance is not the shortest of walks. And a reminder, the surrounding trees used to be cut down to discover any approaching enemies, so the trees in front of you are not that old. Walking up into the castle, we pass by what once was the water supply system. The openings you saw to the left here were there to have access to clean out stones and to make sure the water was not blocked. To get to and from the castle to reach the foot of the mountain, there is a shuttle bus for free. That is where we're aiming now. All the twists and turns that you will see during the shuttle ride gives a hint of the size of the mountain it stands on. There is only one surprising part about this visit. The history shared with the visitors does tell that a part of the Hohenzollern family owns a beer brewery. It does not tell if the Hohenzollerns have been supportive to the villages around them during the past 1,000 years.